Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes. Or as some people might kind of sort of know it as, Amityville, the one with the evil lamp. So a bunch of priests go into the Amityville house to try and finally cleanse it of all evil, when one of them named Kibler meets up with our inanimate object of the movie, the evil lamp. Well, let's just say that the lamp did not necessarily put off a good first impression. Kibler notices that there's an evil face inside of the lamp, and it winds up knocking him across the room, and it's a few days later, and there's a yard sale, and lo and behold, a woman named Helen decides to buy the lamp for her sister, Alice, for her birthday. So the lamp is shipped to where Alice is staying at with her daughter, Nancy, and her three kids, Amanda, Brian, and Jessica, where they all live together. Well, of course, Nancy's not too crazy about the lamp, but Alice seems to love the lamp. And, of course, shortly after they get the lamp inside, plug it in, strange things start happening. The family cat named Pepper starts acting weird, the bird starts acting weird, and all kinds of weird things starts happening, as of course it would. So people start coming up missing, but we all pretty much know what really happens to them. And eventually, the quiet one of the family, named Jessica, seems to be sort of mesmerized by the lamp. And of course, as you would expect, weird things start happening, like graffiti all over one of the kids' room, and all sorts of really weird stuff starts happening in the movie. So then eventually, Kibler gets a hold of Alice, and Kibler tries to tell her that the lamp is possessed and causing all this trouble, so they get back to the house, only to find that Amanda's knocked out. Jessica seems to be sort of hypnotized by the lamp. Kibler tries to sort of take the evil out of the lamp. I tried to do this with a straight face, I really could. Anyway, Alice tosses the lamp outside the attic window, and it crashes to some rocks below. And they think that their whole ordeal is over until their cat Pepper is messing with the lamp and apparently becomes possessed. The movie stars the late Patty Duke. So why did this movie suck? Well, for one, it's a TV movie, and for two, it's a freaking lamp. I hate to say this, but I kind of blame this movie for the long line of Amityville movies that started up a trend of inanimate objects being the main the main focus of the evilness. And I actually wrote down what some of the other movies had in them to really say that it really kind of got a little silly after a while. Some might remember, I think it was Amityville 1992, It's About Time, about the possessed clock. There's also one about a possessed mirror, a possessed dollhouse. There's one where it takes place at an asylum, a theater, and a possessed evil toy monkey. Yes. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I can get through those. 17 of these bad boys made so far, folks, and something tells me there's going to be a whole lot more, but hopefully they will not go in the weird inanimate object category. In fact, I think one of the Amityville movies was supposed to be sort of a found footage movie, and there's also an asylum version of the Amityville movies, so yeah, and a remake, which was but this movie was, of course, again, it was a TV movie, which meant you weren't going to get a whole lot of gore, and anybody who tried to take this movie extremely seriously, I am so sorry. And And as far as the continuity of this movie is, it doesn't seem like anybody can figure out where it takes place, whether it took place before Part 3 or after Part 3 or something like that. I guess it's supposed to take place after Part 3 because apparently in Amityville 3D the house blew up. But that pretty much seems to happen in a lot of these Amityville movies. The house blows up and the next thing you know there's a new Amityville movie and there you go. The brand new house. But the TV movie, again, it's pretty awful, it's pretty silly, and yeah. It probably won't make you scared of lamps anytime soon. But light bulbs is a possibility. But there you guys have it, a review of Amityville, The Evil Escapes into a lamp. If you've seen this one, let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and which do you think was the silliest Amityville inanimate object horror movie of the franchise. And of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. If you got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that had something going on with it that you sat there and went, why am I watching this? And you realize, because it sounded silly, send it my way and I will get on it ASAP. What? Okay, sorry, bad joke. Send it my way. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.